Yes, it is time for the trials, bro. I'm back at the red door. I'm back. Open up. Oh, everybody's goofy ass is here. Ahem. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
I'm kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this
What are you gonna do?
Okay, dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out of her hair, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Yo, and just like that, he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Yo, I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you were dragging girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Woo. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle on to the elevator. Let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed girl. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had any problems with her, bro. Well, someone clearly did have a problem. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. They saw her as a weak target, and that murder is one of us. Someone standing right here. Let's talk to Celeste. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Ooh. Yeah. Damn.
Hey, come on.
Look at Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such a heinous act on a weaker individual. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Okay, let's go, bro.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box snagged with a heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the unease in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Why can I not read right now, bro? Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtains open once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Yup, yes, save. Save right here. Okay. Set skills. I have vocabulary as well. And I have lost in thought. Okay. Increase the time limit for each phase effective during the class trial. Cost 3 SP. Okay. It says what they do. Increase the damage to opponents when statements is destroyed effective during the bullet. Okay. Increase the bullet capacity effective during the bullet time. Okay. So they all just help with the class trial basically. What's this? Okay. Let me get ready. The class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then
We will all
I'll punish
die.
everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will
We'll
graduate.
graduate.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the
The
murder,
murder
weapon.
weapon. Let's go. Okay, first we have to make clear what we use to deliver the final blow. Okay. I wonder if they give you any instructions anymore. I don't think they would. Okay. Locker room dumbbell. I remember stuff. I remember. It hasn't been so long.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Okay.
I bet it was an
definitely was
iron
that.
pipe.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Iron pipe.
That
Nah.
certainly
Good
would
thing I
make for a powerful
waited.
weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Okay. I know it. Yes.
Chihiro's fatal.
Fatal injury.
How do I speed it up again?
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But
I forgot how to
what
speed up
kind
this
of
shit.
blunt instrument could...
I bet it was an
Ah.
iron pipe.
Interesting.
That certainly would.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's. It appears it was.
I might as
According to
well
the
shoot his
Monokuma
ass.
file,
What kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Yes, come
No,
on.
that's wrong.
Okay, god damn, bro. Why was I missing that 10 times in a row?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell,
Dumbbell?
found at the scene of the crime?
Yes.
It
It's
was
clearly
covered in
obvious.
blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Yo.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Oh, really? Damn. Did it have
As
dumbbell
far as
imprint
I'm
on it?
concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Okay.
You looked at her head wound?
That's so creepy. Well, it's best to look at it though.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Quite clear. Yes, the Jack.
For real?
Genocide
Chihiro's
Jack.
killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Yeah. Genocide Jack the Fiend, the serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the non-stop debate. Oh my god. For the debate, lines of white will appear to disrupt your reaction. What? White noise. Your true bullets will disappear if they hit these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the timer will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck! The silencer! The sidejack case file, library desk, locker room dumbbell, okay. I need Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Oh!
No, that's wrong.
Who is a pro? I am a pro!
might know one reason he could be involved.
Yes. We do. Oh shit! They put out auto.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Yes.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Yo.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
I don't know. But the library had a lot of weird
probably
stuff.
more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
The hanging.
The first is that a
the
bloody
message, yes.
is found written
I
at the
almost
scene
forgot about
of
that
every
message.
murder.
Oh, that's right.
The booblust?
Booblust.
It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Okay.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Oh my god! Of course he wants me to tell them the other characteristic is where the murder took place. How the victim was positioned. Or the blood message left behind. Where the murder took heart of. Yes, this one.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Yo.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Mm-hmm.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
Yeah.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Because it's really them.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide
Jack. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yo.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, it's Toko.
Oh!
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What? Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The
Yes.
answer is yes.
I know.
Another riddle.
Man, why this gotta be so complicated?
So complicated.
It doesn't seem like a riddle anyway, but I know the answer. I feel like I can just about see it. Yes, I can. Genocide Jack is total, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Because she has different personalities. Oh wait, what's this one? Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Oh, yo, what is this? What word is this? Hold on. I'm kind of cheating. Don't care that I'm cheating. What word is H-I? H-I? I thought let's see like personality or something. H-I? ChatGPT, what is H-I in the middle of 4 other letters? Yo, I'm low-key little fucked. I hate games like this because I could never find out the word, bro. And then it's gonna be so simple. H-I. Fuck. What letters is giving me? F. Let's hit F. S? Okay. S-H-I? The fuck? The fuck? What is that supposed to mean? Is it POC? Or I? S-C-H-I? Yo, do I not know how to spell something or something? She's psycho? Bruh, yo. I actually don't know what this word is. I literally don't know what this word is. Even with the last two levels that the last two letters I cannot see. I do not know what this word is. Is it Z?
Now I understand.
What word is that? What word did I just spell?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that.
I don't know
somewhere in
what
the
word
file
was that.
too.
I literally
They
just
thought that the suspect
guessed
might
the
have,
word.
What did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
But still, to go and
Bro.
say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Okay.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
It does, honestly. She acted hella weird. The only thing that shows Toko could have a split personality. She fainted. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yes.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Yeah. Look at her. Look her tongue out and shit look freaky Abby. Well, the body is dead. Ow, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she faded. No, she changed her personality when she faded. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth, yeah, and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. See? Even Big Mr. Big Back
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yeah. And she wasn't even stuttering.
Assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Oh, yo, she got nothing
Not to
good
mention,
to say.
once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Yo.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously
can. Yeah. Oh, no.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yeah, I feel so. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. Like, she said that so well. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend, bro. She didn't want it to. She knows she has Genocide Jack in her.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Was to keep her from getting out.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Literally.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Yo.
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Oh.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Yo.
She told me a most interesting story.
Yes, tell me,
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Yo.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yo. Toko, why did you tell this man your secrets?
Right, Toko?
Why is this?
You wouldn't tell anyone.
Wow. What? Why would she tell him that, bro?
I believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Yo.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Yeah.
But in spite of that promise,
you did. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Yeah. But don't worry, never again. Yeah, she broke it. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over again. Ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this was one simple ass
try. From the
try.
person in question directly.
This was one simple ass try.
Person, you don't mean.
Oh, yo, is he gonna take over? Took us by Sunday lunch backward. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second. Oh, yo.
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yo!
What the heck?
Genocide Jill!
Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Yo!
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality!
Bro, she's going
If one
all out right
serial
now.
Killer, you should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
I know she was freaky dicky since the start, but I wasn't expecting this type of
murderous
freaky
mind,
dicky.
sound, and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
She is.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front
And
and
her
a back,
tongue
you
is
know.
a lot longer.
Just
like
like
a
how
lot
every
longer.
inning has a top and a bottom,
She got
or
venom
how in
tongue.
the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Bro, what's this girl on about, bro? This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
Why she acting like a normal crackhead in like
Some of us
a train?
might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What
are
are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Oh my
Just
god.
kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Damn!
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Yo.
I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Literally.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is
a
pain,
thing,
right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Oh my god.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
But how did she lift up that dumbbell?
Motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
That was probably hers.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Literally.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Yo.
Interesting. Very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Oh, what?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Yo.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
But she might not be wrong though.
Yeah. I could never believe a word
what if she
you
just
say,
found
you
the dead
monster.
body Well, what if she worked with somebody to do it? Because she's just a murderer. Maybe she's totally right about that, but how did she lift up that dumbbell but something's still bothering me? Yeah. Well, she said I need to get some more details about all of this. Come on, let's wrap this around. This story won't be that simple. Come on. Let's see, make your argument. Status of the dead body disappearance stain. Oh, yes! Disappearance stain has to be that one.
But I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
The modus operandi matches completely. What the fuck does that mean?
But I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
This fucking dumb bitch.
Give it up. You killed her.
Don't put my words again. Pissing me the fuck off.
But I didn't.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Let me see something. What's wrong? Let me see something. Come on. The status. Hold up. Something is
the methods
up.
of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yeah! She always uses sharp objects
How's
in
it
hers.
any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you. I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Yeah. All her murders have scissors.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee!
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Okay.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this
one. Okay. Victims fatally injured. The style of the bloody message. No.
I got it!
Yeah, that one.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Yeah.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with
a pair of scissors.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
So that's just someone who's strong enough to lift up those weights.
Different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail
to suddenly change
their method?
Yeah, very strange.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Oh my god, girl.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
I feel so. That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. What was used to suspend her, how the body was supposed, what was used to suspend her.
I got it!
Wait a minute, y'all.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
I'ma pause it for a second. Y'all, what if it was the boy, the guy with the glasses, Light, who did it? Because one, he's strong enough to lift up that fucking dumbbell, bruh. I think, you know, he's a little twinkish, but you know, he can do a little with it, you know what I mean? But because something is up with the boys' room and the girls' room, plus he is the only one who knew about Genocide Jack's killings. So he was the best person to try to frame that hole and win this shit. My eyes are on him right now. Let's go. Let's get back to it.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Yup.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
The scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
He even got his tits.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Damn.
You know what else?
Like,
Matt said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Is it a tree?
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
What's the difference?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
It was a man.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
There's a man. She only does it to men.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Damn. Let me see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack. Yes, come on. I know the answer already, bruh. I think I figured out. I know why. Because her friend, because she was a girl, because she was a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Yes.
Bullseye, right on the money.
Literally.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were guys, bro. Damn, why they keep showing us this goddamn picture, bro? You know what times this book has pulled up, bro? Like 20 different times, bro. Yeah, she did it with guys.
They were all guys?
Yo.
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Whoa.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
God damn!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm so embarrassed! I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Oh, yo.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Oh my god, that's reminding me of a friend of mine.
Since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Oh, yo.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Yo.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy.
But that's not all there is to it.
It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Ooh!
That does make some amount of
sense. Yeah.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
Ooh.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Ooh.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Doesn't girls come with scissors?
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever.
Girl, okay,
there
damn.
Still aren't any in the school.
Actually... Are you sure about that?
Oh!
Da-da-da-da!
Oh! The hell?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! What Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Oh my god.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Damn! Oh, she got those scissors. But shit's badass with them though.
I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I could relate to that.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yo.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about it.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the genocide Jack case. Bayaku. Oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, let me see how she look. Damn. Oh, she looks smart as fuck.
Here's my answer. Byakuya. It's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
His mouth! It's...
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was...
Because
he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yes.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. I'm on fire.
Bro, she's into this shit.
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious?
Surely you must have an answer. Oh, when did he?
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I wouldn't agree, bruh. Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker room. Let's start with a girl's locker room. Why would you want to start there? Like you knew something was there.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
You wouldn't know what the fuck is going on there.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yes, that's what I want to say.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But we only found
strange about that, I'd say.
No, but we only found out about that after we checked.
There's something very strange.
Yeah.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
Come on.
Ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Well, I'm gonna get your ass in that death note. There was a clear contradiction in what he just said. Okay, I need to make it clear to everyone. How do I do that shit again? I feel I need to do a new element has been added. Absolutely. Tell me about it. Next, we're going to add something called truth flashback. If you aim at the weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. Oh. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have an answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullet, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to use a flashback? Well, you just have to use your keyed wits, won't you? In this case though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck. Have fun. Makuma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for any guy.
Bruh, of course you say that.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Hold on. Okay.
So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you.
Bruh, what the fuck you say?
So, you said Byakuya, he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
That's a natural reaction for...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Oh shit, what you think is some mistake looking what I said? Oh fuck. What's that, not the correct thing I should use?
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found
How do I change the fucking bullet?
But he was acting weird... How?
If you're presented with the opportunity...
Oh, I use the flashback again. Oh fuck. Okay, let's look back. Let's scroll a little bit. If you target a weak spot, then hold the left mouse button. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. Oh! If you hold a weak spot, then you can use that weak spot as a...
That's unnatural! The victim was... So, of course, There was no time... What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Hold on.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely... That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
That's sick. Yo.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Tell us.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim
was. Yo.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
It doesn't.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Too weak?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Yo, what's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you?
There must be more to it.
There is.
I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yup.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Oh! Difference between this case and the other Genocide Jack's murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What can it be? Ah! Library. Fuck, what does Celeste say? Damn,
what? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Shut your fucking mouth!
No,
You've seen that rope every day in your life!
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
It is an extension cord.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Dumbass even think about cutting the fucking thing off.
And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time?
Yes.
Went missing after the murder.
Literally.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Oh. Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Literally.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
But how did you get
intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Okay.
Is that about right?
Yeah. He's doing it again. He's totally calm and totally unconcerned, as he not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Bruh, girl.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Literally.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Yeah.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
There is.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something not right. Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention that much. Back here, Max, just now. There was something in there that concerns me. There's Jack's presence, the scene of the crime. The scene of the crime. Just Jack's presence, the scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Right.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
There was.
I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Yeah.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Yeah, because
I believe I do.
Everything, the room got changed around back here to just, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene back here, who'd been so confident up till now. Maybe back here never even realized that actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Oh.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Yeah. Y'all wanna know?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I need to just focus on Oh! Sakura's account. I just need to focus. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Sakura. But let me see if I see the map. The boys' locker room carpet. What's Sakura's account say? I would like to read it. That's your proof, sorry, but ridiculous. That's not your best. Oh my god, let me actually click. I want to right click it, bruh. Oh my fucking god, bruh. Fine. Oh, I have to left click it to read it, bruh. The carpet that the boys found. First. Oh shit. No, first I have to prove the scene was switched. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I had to focus on something that got switched. Oh, fuck, I didn't bring it. Ooh. This!
I got it!
Oh, thank God.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Yo.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Strange, yeah.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Bruh.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had
I was totally not needed.
A poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Yo.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Yo.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, Sakura? Yes!
You're referring to my protein coffee.
You're referring to my protein coffee.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Yeah.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Scrubbed away. Literally. No, it's not that it was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it!
Yes!
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Yes!
That's definitely the stain from my protein
coffee. Literally!
Then,
does that mean that the carpets were switched too? Literally?
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible. Don't you think?
Yeah.
What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Oh.
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Yo, that's a lot of strength.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Yeah.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
True! Oh lord. Oh,
to get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No! She borrowed!
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Damn.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
How she could have done it? Tell us. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? I love this fucking music, bruh. Boys' locker room book and e-handbook. Ooh, okay.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yes! No, oh. I mean, no, that's wrong. Yes, that's correct, no?
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Oh, damn, y'all.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Yeah.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yo.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
In the girls' locker room. Did it really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Thank God, girl!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Literally.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Well, wait.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
A boy let her in?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh! Damn!
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Damn!
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting.
More exciting. I'm sure
that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Yo, I was not expecting this shit.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. She's scaring us all up there, thank God. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial has been put on hold. We head off to Kyoko's. Where she took us was... Damn.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
Like using our hands.
Using our hands.
Bro,
No way!
You back up.
It's
okay, I'll examine her.
Best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Bro, y'all back up, okay? We need to find out this crime.
I'll do it.
But you're a girl.
You shouldn't have to
You
touch
shouldn't
a
have
dead
to
body.
touch a dead body.
This is one of the
Just
boys
let
do
one
it.
of the boys do it.
Girl, she made other people dead bodies, bruh.
I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Oh my God.
Sakura.
We better find something good with that clue.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh my God.
That's
I was
not
thinking
it
the
at
same
all.
thing.
Stop screwing around.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body?
I know you say that, but...
What? This is...
What does this...
What is this...
What is it?
Whoa!
Not possible. It's not possible.
Whoa! Sakura's eyes was... what? Staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is...
Is she a boy?
Is what?
Is a boy!
Yo!
Ah, I see. So
she was actually interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Thank you for confirming this fact.
Yo.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Oh my god.
Then it's really true?
I wasn't expecting that shit, yo. I thought she was about to say she got raped or something.
A guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Yo.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Damn!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
Let's go
Now
back to
let's
the trial.
ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Yo, okay, but that opens up some possibilities.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
Yo.
Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but
Not
a boy.
The thing that Chihiro was actually a guy. This thought had never even crossed my mind. Well, same, actually.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
True.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Oh, yo, he's sweating over there.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
That's crazy.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Okay, so I guess we have to find the motive.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Yeah!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever.
Whatever.
We still think you're the killer, remember?
Literally.
Very interesting.
This
has become very interesting
indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah.
But
he did make it look like
he
that.
might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Yo, who
And
could
you
be the
think
killer
that might
then?
be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... How can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Yeah, true.
At least, that's how
I see it. He's
and
quiet.
Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Bruh!
Mark it as
bitch.
correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Yo, are you fucking with us right now?
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, do that. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Why would you do that?
Then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Oh, I thought so too.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Then who
do you
could
not
have
have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Okay.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
It is.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Hide and seek? But if Byakuya didn't do it, who could have? Then who's the real killer? Who? Bro, my head itching now, y'all. There was one thing we can't be sure that we know about the killer. The killer is a guy. Since a crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boy handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer wouldn't have had to use their own. In other words, it'd have to be a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Yeah, no, guys, yeah.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Oh!
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man! Game over!
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Bro, these bitches.
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right now is...
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the...
Not only the killer. Miss Celeste saw the bitch.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Yeah. Celeste.
Now that you mention it, yes.
Yes,
I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Damn!
Just hurry up and tell us!
Girl?
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Okay.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Okay.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
True!
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
We didn't find that.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
What did he say? Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. Okay, he's in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
In a hurry.
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Oh,
so
true.
Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
I feel so.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
Oh no. Oh no. Was it the biker dude? Was it him? The biker gang leader dude?
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
The white girl.
Huh?
Whoa.
You know who the killer is.
Girl!
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
I feel like I should know who that duffel bag belongs to.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
True.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
So,
well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
A blue
Do you
and
think
white.
there might be some connection between the culprit and
a blue and white
jacket?
tracksuit? There's the one of these boys is a blue and white
Let's explore
tracksuit.
that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Yo, I'm so fucking confused. Does your track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. I know it's not fitting the fatty. That's all I know. Now those make sense. So I feel I have to use something from inside the sentence.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
I see that there's something about what someone just said. Yeah, I need to do a
First
flashback.
of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
One of them don't
He was
wear a
on his
blue
way to go
one of them wears
exercise.
a blue
So next we have to
tracksuit.
ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I can't believe that his tracksuit is black.
I have a white tracksuit, personally.
Oh. What's your thing is I have up to no idea. Fuck.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next week, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit.
So, what you... The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Fuck! Shut up, you little bitch.
Shoot!
Fuck!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Fuck. Someone need to put that there. I thought no!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the...
I got it! It matched the one...
So, the killer was wearing this... My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally.
Fuck! I didn't mean to take his
from
own.
the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get...
No way. Not a chance.
You heard... First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a track. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally.
Shoot!
I have no fucking idea what to put here.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard.
Yeah. I fully don't know what the fuck it is. And I'm genuinely fucking scared to pick something, bro. Oh my god. If I lose, do I have to start over? I bet I do have to start over, don't I? Fuck. But even if I do get it wrong, I have no clue what it is. I have zero clue. I genuinely don't know. Bro, not even ChatGPT help me out with this, bro. Yo, I'm cooked.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black!
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks!
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse if you must know.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
I only have one
what
more
he just said
instance.
without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro...
I genuinely... Shit.
He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Yo, I don't know who the fuck the pick.
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue...
I'm out of time. No! Have you already come to the debate? No, I'm out of time. No! What happened? Am I dead as fuck? It would appear the one to most voters of Makoto is not the black kid. Too bad. It looks like they really graduated. Everyone else must not be punished.
Is this really the end for all of them?
Would you want to give another shot? Want to give it another shot? Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, that wasn't as high stakes as I thought it was. Damn! Woo!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
yo, I was stressing.
Why did he choose the specific
I'm lightheaded,
tracksuit
bro.
that he did?
I didn't even get it yet,
what do
bro.
you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that. It matched the one the culprit was.
So, what you... The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him. My tracksuit is black.
I don't even
Bro.
have a track. 'Cause
What is
exercising.
I have a white track. I want to get his
Did
on,
any of that
bro.
really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
First of all, he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose the specific...
What do you mean, the specific track?
I got it! He picked. It matched the one the culprit.
So, what you... The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even... Because exercising...
I have a white tracksuit personally.
I did hit his one with it though. That's the thing. I see. You're saying I have absolutely no idea.
Shoot.
Yeah. I genuinely don't know what he fucks. Try this. Use one of my bullets.
We know where
Then
Chihiro was headed. He was on his way
That's
to
the
go
only way.
exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because It matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go, so next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific—
What do you mean, the specific—
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong! Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Yo, I'm going on a fucking water break. I ate some orange slices. And I am ready.
What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket. Then assumes he head off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Oh.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Yo.
As a matter of fact,
it was blue.
Blue?
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
It was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
Yo.
I'm sure you saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
We don't know what the clothes were.
That can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Yeah.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
because he was that person.
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Yo.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Yo, bro, I said tongue so long.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
she stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Yeah. And just like that, she was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yo.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Yo, shit.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
Yo.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Yo.
That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
Yo.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Really?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked, because I hate him. Just the way he was acting.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as Dude.
Yo.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
We didn't, yeah.
You noticed a tiny detail? Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
Yo. I literally did. I mean, I do remember him saying that, but
not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
True.
Mondo. Was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
Yo.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
You killed her?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
But how to make that reasoning more solid?
This does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
We are.
My time has nearly come.
Oh my god, what does this dude have?
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Bruh, he did not. That fight did not give anything useful.
Found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Bruh, girl.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's
literally
fine, man. Just tell us.
Come on, bro.
If you really insist, then...
Oh my god, come on.
Here it is.
What do you have
here? It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to...
I got it!
It must be Chihiro.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Where was it? Where did you find
this?
For
a fact. For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
He can't easily break that,
That's
though.
odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Yeah.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Literally.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did by hitting its weak point by exploiting a bug?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
What is it?
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
So what is it?
What is it?
Huh?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
True.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Yo.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew
high
it?
temperatures?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Yo!
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burned, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Bruh.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Okay.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Mondo.
Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Mondo and his bro was doing that.
What if they found out by accident?
Yes, bro.
What do you mean by
accident?
accident?
My god, but right now I still got a headache.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and
my
it
head
broke?
is hurting, bro.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Yeah.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Yes, you do.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
We're gonna target him. Yup, you know. He knows who might have brought a handbook into the sauna. Really, it can only happen one person. Ooh, let's go left this time. Is this bitch? Nope. Mondo.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Yes.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because
Mondo
you
and
know
Taka
it.
had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember?
Remember?
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Yeah.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Shit. Look at him.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never
kill.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid
proof. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Christ! What, I got 5 bullets?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh yeah, see that? That works just fine.
Look,
that's it.
Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test Makoto. If what he said, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually, then that proves that what...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Fuck, is that not correctly? Is it not a card reader? Fuck, damn, bitch.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Broken e-handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Fuck, I'm trying to fucking touch it.
Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Bro, these fucking words are so annoying.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No,
it's wrong.
Let's see your handbook then, bro.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Is it yours?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
I feel
Isn't that one actually yours?
Yeah.
What the heck are you talking about?
It's so he has Leon's
what
handbook
I mean
right
is,
now.
I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Yeah.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
True.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student.
Yo.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake. But...
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yo.
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Oh, no.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
From the beginning.
That way, everything will become clear. And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Do I have to do the images now? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 I do have to do the images. Oh, yo, why do I still have the balls up in here, bruh? Okay, she saw this. Okay, she threw this. Bye. Oh, no, 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 no. Good, look at the boys' door. Okay. Fuck, I don't know which one to put. Low-key? Well, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Hey! Oh, yo! He picked up that. He was holding that, right? He picked it up and then like he smacked her head with it. It landed on some of that too. He's fidgeting. Her thing is on the floor. Everything is done for, right? She's dead on the fucking floor. He's replacing everything. Yo, she trusted his ass too, bro. It's so sad that she trusted his ass too, bro. Yeah, it wouldn't be that one then. It wouldn't be this one. Fuck, I actually don't know. Then he carrying her to the ghost room. He pressed in to let them in. Yo, I don't know! Oh wait, I just realized the fingers on this one. That's her fingers. Hold on. Did she open the door or not? Like, is it open? What happened before he dropped the body? Fuck, I don't know what happened before he fucking dropped the body, bruh. So now he's huffing and puffing, he dipped, left her dead in there. Then he, with his psychotic ass. Yo, my Jesus. He wrote it. He went to the sauna, threw it, and it hit the sauna floor. Okay. You think not making sense is this? He carried the rope, but he tied it up himself. He showed that he tied it up though, so you don't really need the tying up one. He did place this back. Oh.
Here's exactly what happened.
Oh.
First, let's take a look back to before.
Did I get it? Oh.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Come on, please work.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
It was the outfit.
That something was a blue tracksuit.
Yeah.
You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Yes. That said bye.
With bag in hand,
Bro,
Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
And he still killed
She made her
him.
way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
No way. Because he was a boy. Yeah.
Simple. Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Yeah.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
and whacked him.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room
how can you do that to Chihiro? Ay, ay, ay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Bro. Yeah, he took off that.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
Of course. He got the one from,
but this
he got
alone
like
doesn't
Sayaka's.
prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Ay, ay, ay.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
He used that
Using
shit
one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
No, I didn't lay out my reason right. I need to rearrange the events in case. Okay, so wasn't this dumbbell? Oh no, he placed this.
Here's exactly what happened. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he did place that on the wall. Okay,
and
okay.
that's exactly how the killer did it.
Lovely.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Yo.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Yo, bro, how could you do that to her? And this fucking dumbass.
That could have been the end of things.
But no. Why is this dumbass fit to do all
Byakuya
this?
discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Why would he even do all this?
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
That's so mean.
Then,
Bloodlust.
using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
That's so mean.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Why even go through that trouble, bruh?
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Yo.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
No way, bro, what's the killer?
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Ay, ay, ay.
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Why did you kill her? Him? Oh, Mondo.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Bro, I just gave you all the
You
fucking
need
evidence.
You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Bro, evidence that Mondo is the killer, that already revealed itself early in the trial. All I have to do is check that one item of his, and everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the bullet. Okay, tell me. Let's talk a little bit about favor time. Naga time. During bullet time, if you press space key, favor time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. Oh, let me start this from autoplaying. At that point, even if you push the button at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assaults. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make sure that the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got access to the special time, right? So we'll also prepare something called Naga time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates during the bullet time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate favor time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is too gentle, the opponent won't use it. But then, good luck, have fun. Ay. Bro, I gotta break him.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
Come on, get the fuck out my face, bro.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
This should goddamn prove it, bro. Like, why am I fighting your ass? Mondo over there, like, goddamn.
Thinking so far is right. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Ooh!
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Yo.
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh, yo. He gave in. Ay, bro. I still got an A for that, bro. My ass was struggling, bro. Ooh. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Grab your lever and give it a yank.
Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
I can't believe it's him. Why would he do that to him, bro? No fucking way, bro. This is about to be real bad, bro.
What?
This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chichiro was Mondo. In case you're wondering, the vote was not anonymous. Q Yotaka chose the wrong answer. You're trending very close to the danger zone, mister. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No, he would kill someone. Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
It looks like taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain it on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the word this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control. I want to hear it. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was... He had an extreme inferior complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember. Couldn't overcome his weakness. On the cry, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy, but no matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Aww. Once the killing game had begun, he had school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely, hateful Mako announced, revealing the embarrassing secrets, which of course included embarrassing secrets which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he just like a girl, Chiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hand shell would crack, the armor would fall away. But I doubt those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured about being thrust into such a dilemma must have been sent him spiraling into despair, and yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Oh! Unknowingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now it's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough to so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action, and so that day he made commit to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that'd be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
when he decided to start ecstasy, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help, but he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help from there. The person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was him. Yup, it sure was. The back again fella has been painfully clear about how important his manly promise were. So Chiro probably figured out that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Macho Mondo was very symbol of strong man that Chiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give some courage, so he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that cover up what he's
Certainly.
done? That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men, and he made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room. That everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker rooms, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So he tried to protect Chiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chiro, who he'd also killed. Yo, why would he do that? The boy, I hear you talk, the boy, I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that what triggered it after all. Plus, without having embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could happen that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, so I repeat myself. To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo the Almond back again. It makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother name was whatever. Mondo has nothing but respect for him. It was because of him that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was Epstein's starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorbike gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest gang in the country. They had the older brother number one in the gang and the number one, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peachy and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about it, he have to take over the gang from his brother someday. His brother's greatness, his reputation began to gone on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for there, huh? They created this gang with his bare hands, Mondo just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All I do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day Mondo heard this gossip and whispering of the other member gangs, which is why I got to get stronger than him. Just one time, no matter what. I gotta win.
With me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eagerly for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, laying in the kid's brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words. My brother, kid, I fucked up, sorry. Of course, he knew his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest of it is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He said to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bastard his big brother. Ayaz was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm just strong. Strong, and yet as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how strong he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and the hateful Mulka announced the revealing the embarrassing secrets, and at that point it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. His own brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that were to happen, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the kids I've been carrying around, would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after I saw that Monokuma had on me, my head filled with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness. I just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I'm in auto, that's why. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzziness and uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety down in my stomach. I was right around then. Then that chair asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all of this all of a sudden? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would. You're right, but I want to change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of myself forever. His words were like knives in my guts. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weakling anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Mocha might tell us. Oh, bro.
You piece of...
So what you're saying is I should just say it?
What?
You're saying
what?
I really am. I should just be able to tell everyone my secret. I was jealous. I was jealous of the strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try to overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had, so I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
You are making fun of me. I am strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
And I'm making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak, something inside my head. What does he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just sit back, let my secrets get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn
Why did
you
you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I
just admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
Stronger than you. Stronger than his brother, I mean. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. And I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
He was almost so aggressive, so angry. He hid the weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in his heart. It turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a biatch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing.
It can't be.
His execution.
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blacken that disturbed the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then,
I prepared for a special punishment for Mondo. The ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give
everything I got.
It's
punishment time. I said what?
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made.
One man to another. Yo. So that's really how he got punished. He tried to keep his promise for his brother. Ay. Ay, bro. He's on a bike. Oh, he has the same haircut as everything. Lo. The cage of death. Oh no, bro. That's how he's gonna die from a cage, bro. Mondo. Boy, he's just gonna be fine. He's just gonna be a little dizzy. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he's fine. Look at him. Oh, yo. Holy! Did he time travel or something? Damn, bro, time travel. Bro went back into the past, into the future, into the what? Where you go? Oh! Oh! Butter, butter! Put it on your pancake right now! Butter! Yikes, bro. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be, my brother. Bro, you know you can eat him up. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I just let it happen. Damn, he ready for fucking Dragon Ball Z, bro. As like a sad scream invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course, he had to. What disappointment. This is in the end of the game. This is the end of the game. Back here.
What is this?
You're completely insane. You know that a game, one of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because the game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except
However,
that. I just don't understand why. Why do you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Is it obvious because it made things more interesting? His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last time when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignore the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
Why, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool he didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
They're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if he had been... But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up. So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But then, man, if you hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course, Becca turned and looked me in the eye. Byakuya? Oh, he looked at me in the eye, okay. I could feel his sharp eye piercing into me. Thanks to such a remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I have to watch out for. Damn! He said you have to watch out for me.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on. Bro, he's gonna try and kill me, bro. There's something I like to ask.
What's this?
Monokuma. Well, up next. You like to perform these elaborate execution each time, correct? My question is, do you like them? But you know that this punishment, despair is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? Mean.
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting.
True, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say, After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of Togami family, for which victory is foregone.
You're getting all riled up!
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sometimes someone needs a nap. Oh. That trial, y'all, was goddamn insane, bro. I am beyond exhausted. I have to work early in the morning, bro. I'll do this after my I think it's like 1 a.m. It's going to be 1 a.m., bro. Oh, his fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy. All of our courage, our efforts, our friendships. It was the worst despair ever.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
What's going on here?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Wait, let me see.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Yo.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Who is he talking to? Is he talking to the other person who has enjoyed this? One thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 6th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
To their friends? What? There's still someone we have to meet. Boys, life of despair. Yay. Well, we're down 2 people. I guess we'll always be going down 2 people, or at least 3. Because the person who died and the person who gets executed. Receive a crazy diamond present, bro. I don't want this fucking shit, bruh. Because I need to go to my fucking bed, bro. I'm tired as fuck. Okay? Y'all have a good night. I'm tired as hell. Okay? Ooh.